So, I just finished watching DanaPod's video, Do You Want an Eating Disorder? And I know that she made it about 3 weeks ago, but it really struck home for me. It really struck a note for me. So I really wanted to discuss it. Because I think the topic of anorexia is really big in the ED community because it's a very tricky line that we all kind of tread on. A lot of people think that people who have ED and NOS are wanorexics because they're at a healthy weight, normal weight. They look normal. I myself am at a healthy weight. I'm still considered, well, but in no way would I say that I don't have an eating disorder, because it's just not normal to eat under 600 calories every day. Or to think the way I do, or to fear binging and purging, and all the other things that come with it. I think that a lot of people forget that having an eating disorder isn't like other sicknesses. The second that you get it, you don't all of a sudden become skeletal. I'm pretty sure everybody who ever had an eating disorder was at a normal weight at first. And in fact, I think that's your most dangerous place, is when you're at a normal weight, because then you can still fool everybody. When I started getting really skinny, it was harder to lie, because it was obvious that I wasn't eating as much. But when you're at a normal weight, people can believe it when you say, oh, I ate earlier, or oh, I'm not hungry, I had a big lunch. It's a very dangerous period, and a scary period. And a lot of people think that, people in recovery are no longer eating disordered either. That's not true. It's like the same with alcoholics or people with drug problems. You have that problem for the rest of your life. It never goes away. It's an alcoholic, once recovered, can't be a social drinker. A person who had a really bad drug habit, can't occasionally smoke pot, and a person who has had an eating disorder can't go on a diet. You just can't, because it's too close and too dangerous. Recovery is one of the hardest and best things for this. I've gone through it a couple of times, not professionally, but with the support of friends and family. But you're still sick, and you're still suffering. It's just a different kind of pain. So I don't think that people who are a healthy weight should be disqualified or considered invalid or be considered wannabes, when they could be having just as dangerous or be eating just as less or be throwing up just as much as somebody who's extremely underweight. You know, they could possibly be exercising more because they still have the energy. You know, they're probably burning more calories than someone who's underweight. What I'm trying to say is, just because you don't look anorexic or like you have any type of eating disorder doesn't mean you don't have one. I mean, when you stand people up in a line, the skinny girl isn't always going to be the one with anorexia. In fact, usually it's not. So I think people should just be careful with how they criticize. Because they never know who they're talking to or how far along somebody is. So I think it's just best if we all just support each other. Because hopefully we can all get healthy one day.